The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 1. Stand unapologetically in your truth. The authentic conceptual congruent man refuses to wear masks for comfort or approval. Every thought you entertain must pass through the filter of reality and personal integrity. Speak only what you genuinely believe. Act only in ways that mirror your deepest convictions. When your concepts, words, and deeds align perfectly, you become unbreakable. Reject performative masculinity. Embrace radical authenticity. Let your life be living proof that a man can be both strong and sincere. Walk with quiet confidence, knowing no external force can fracture a soul that is whole within itself. Today, audit every area where you are incongruent and correct it immediately. Your congruence is your greatest power. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 2. Build your life on unshakable principles. The authentic conceptual congruent man does not bend his values to fit trends or social pressure. Define your core concepts clearly: honor, courage, responsibility, truth. Then live them without exception. When temptation whispers compromise, remember that every small betrayal of self erodes your foundation. Stay congruent, even when it costs you status, money, or relationships. True power flows only through alignment. Let your daily decisions reflect the man you claim to be in your soul. Reject hypocrisy in all forms, especially your own. A congruent man inspires without trying, because his life itself is the message. Guard your integrity like the rare treasure it is. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 3. Master your inner dialogue. The authentic conceptual congruent man knows that thoughts shape reality. Eliminate mental contradictions. If you think one thing but say another, you fracture yourself. Train your mind to generate concepts that are honest, useful, and aligned with your highest vision. Replace self-deception with ruthless self-honesty. When fear arises, confront it with truth. When ego inflates, ground it in reality. Speak to yourself as you would to a man you deeply respect. Your internal congruence creates unbreakable mental strength. Today, catch every incongruent thought and realign it. A mind at peace with itself becomes a force no chaos can disturb. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 4. Lead by radical example. The authentic conceptual congruent man does not preach what he will not live. Your actions must preach louder than your words. Show the world what a fully integrated man looks like: decisive yet thoughtful, strong yet kind, ambitious yet grounded. When others waver, remain steady. When culture celebrates shallowness, embody depth. Your congruence silently challenges mediocrity in everyone around you. Live so truthfully that your presence alone raises standards. Never demand from others what you refuse to give yourself. True leadership begins with total self-alignment. Today, choose one area to demonstrate perfect congruence and hold the line without compromise. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 5. Cultivate fearless self-knowledge. The authentic conceptual congruent man fears self-deception more than any external threat. Know your strengths without arrogance and your weaknesses without shame. Understand your desires, your shadows, your gifts, and your limits. Only through total self-awareness can true congruence emerge. Hide nothing from yourself. Confront uncomfortable truths daily. The more accurately you see yourself, the more powerfully you can shape yourself. Reject flattering illusions. Embrace the raw, unfiltered reality of who you are. From this honest foundation, build a man whose concepts, words, and deeds flow in perfect harmony. Self-knowledge is the root of all authentic power. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 6. Reject the comfort of inconsistency. The authentic conceptual congruent man finds mediocrity repulsive. Inconsistency feels like slow poison to him. Every time you say one thing and do another, you weaken your spirit. Choose the temporary discomfort of alignment over the slow death of self-betrayal. Train yourself to notice even minor incongruences and correct them instantly. Your word must be iron. Your promise is sacred. Your thoughts must match your speech, and your speech must match your behavior. This discipline forges a man who cannot be manipulated or broken. Embrace the hard path of congruence. It leads to unmatched freedom and strength. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 7. Create from deep internal alignment. The authentic conceptual congruent man does not chase external validation through his work. He creates from a place of total congruence, where his genuine concepts flow naturally into excellent execution. Let your projects, relationships, and goals reflect who you truly are, not who you think you should be. When you work from alignment, your output carries undeniable power and authenticity. Mediocrity cannot survive in a congruent soul. Demand excellence from yourself because anything less would violate your integrity. Today, examine your creative output and realign anything that feels forced or inauthentic. True mastery emerges only from congruence. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 8. Protect your peace through congruence. The authentic conceptual congruent man knows inner peace is impossible without alignment. Anxiety, guilt, and regret are symptoms of living out of sync with your truth. Eliminate double lives, hidden contradictions, and secret compromises. Live openly and honestly in every domain. When your concepts, words, and actions are one, peace becomes your natural state. Guard this peace fiercely. Do not allow relationships, opportunities, or fears to pull you into incongruence. A congruent man sleeps soundly because he has nothing to hide, not even from himself. Choose alignment today and watch chaos lose its grip on your life. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 9. Become dangerously consistent. The authentic conceptual congruent man is predictable in the best way. You can trust his character in any situation. His consistency makes him formidable. While others scatter in different directions based on mood or circumstance, he remains anchored in his principles. This reliability builds unbreakable trust with worthy people and natural authority. Develop the discipline to act the same whether observed or alone. Let your private behavior match your public standards. Dangerous consistency turns a man into a force of nature. Today, identify one area where your behavior fluctuates and lock it down with iron congruence. The Authentic Conceptual Congruent Man Directive 10. Rise through relentless realignment. The authentic conceptual congruent man treats every moment of incongruence as an opportunity for growth. When you notice a gap between who you are and who you claim to be, close it immediately. This constant realignment accelerates your evolution. Do not accept slow drift into mediocrity. Pull yourself back to center with ruthless honesty and decisive action. Each correction strengthens your character like steel tempered in fire. The man who masters congruence masters himself. He becomes unstoppable because nothing external can divide him internally. Commit today to faster, more thorough realignment whenever you stray from your authentic path.